cover photo.
So we're on to our next battle. It's TRIKS on my left.
Hey, make some fucking noise, Sydney! Hey!
Yeah!
And Brotis to my right.
Yeah, mate.
Sick cunt! Sick cunt!
Rise before horse.
Brotis going first. Round one of you, bro.
Yo, accepting this battle was nothing major to me. To say at the least, I could have clashed with anyone here and still slayed it with ease. See, I've been going through some shit lately. So raps have been in the back of my head trying to make it through the days of some peace. So when they told me that I had to battle TRIKS, I was like, psh, you better pay me at least. Because there was no incentive and motivation was straight out the window. And that's not to play it like he's not a dope rapper, but it won't matter if I win or it so happens you managed to pull 3 rounds on top of me with cloaked daggers. See, I've heard it all before. From the whack accents from the whack track scent and all the other shit about how Brotis is plastic. It's all been so dramatic, but see, I couldn't care what you have to say. Because at the end of the day, I know that you couldn't actually spit a lyrical line if you actually dribbled a rhyme that was scribbled in mine. And at the same time, I know that you got to at the same time, you're about to drop some deliberate lies. That's a visible sign that you got a cynical mind. But individuals alike, you and I, we're quite the same. You and I are the same person. Except you're way worse and you spit on some lame verses. See, you keep it simple. I stay cursive. You're cider. I'm straight bourbon. Ooh. With you, she's dried up. With me, I'm straight surf. And see, I got the swag and the drip. You got the clap and the itch. They wanted to see a match with TRIKS, where all I brought was magic tricks. See, I'll reach in the hat and grip the hatchet quick and slash or rip this tragic bitch and leave him dumped in the deep water like battleships. But don't panic, TRIKS. You know that I'm not the violent type. I'm just trying to make light of a shit situation, like your hairline under ultraviolet light.
Let's go.
Time. Yeah.
Round one on TRIKS.
Hey, first I'm going to speak on me. So, I got a rotten liver from grog and syrup. Years of popping pingers, beers, pot and chopping scissors, got my chompers missing. Constant addictions, underweight and underrated. But I keep on pushing through, believing someday I'ma make it. But my rep's been hurting from all the weed burning and cheap bourbon I've been slurping at every event. I had my speech slurring. Now it's turn of events, no more slurping terps. I burn and sash like a fiend lurking. I'm earning respect and I just see him as weak vermin. See, his style's outdated. He's an incomplete version. I see you have him beeping like he's reverse and I'll hack at his shins till he limp like a deceased person, but fuck it. Let's get it popping like the vein of a smackhead. Or rat breath. When you started spitting on tracks, it was the day they said rap's dead. I grew up in traps and crack dens. I went from sniffing holding cylindered notes to scripting multi-syllable flows. I'm gifted. Could have the stars descending. I fucking hate this guy. I ain't gonna start pretending. I'll have him marked for death with half a mention, dribbling carcinogenic phlegm and spitting arsenic venom. He's probably thinking I'm fully prepped, set for beating this guy, but cunt, if I even tried, you would get eaten alive. After a string of poor performances, I feel I found my feet now. They said Brotis the next opponent, so he's about to get a beat down. Thinks he spits his multis quick and fault free, but his style's dry like his lips are salty from jizz that's mouldy. Watch me fold this fake. I take control of a razor, then open him up wide like I'm holding the paper. Bro. Fucking miles beyond the style of this childish gronk. He's personally as interesting as a pile of rocks. And this guy likes sliding on cocks. Look, I don't mean to be mean, but it seems like he's been lying a lot. He's been writing rhymes about Glocks and supplying lines about life on the block, like he's some dope slanger. When he was born via a coat hanger, caught on his jaw was a broke franger. So I'm top shelf, your top drawer. Let's see who wants the props more. You want sucked off your dog's cock and got lockjaw.
Killing it.
Respect
the MCs.
Oh, easy. Okay. Easy. Yep. Don't be fooled by my awkward demeanor. Don't be fooled by my awkward demeanor. See, I still have reason to believe I'm the main reason that I'm about to send you straight home, bleeding out lesions on the couch with your feet up out of season. Dog, I'm out of reach, even though your bar's got plenty of it. And that presence you got, it's got about as much energy as an empty mosh pit. See? Oh. I wouldn't have to care to admit that I've even said some cringy shit back in my day. And I've said some embarrassing moments. Whether or not it was raps or plenty of quotes, but through these events I've learned to try to inspire. But at least I can say that I don't live in the Shire, you fucking... Hey, you don't live in the Shire, you fucking bogan cunt. You're the type of dude that would tattoo the Southern Cross across your chest. Go and buy some groceries for your family and buy one pack of ciggies, come home and be like, oh, I forgot about the rest. Go to Centrelink to go and collect up on your paycheck. Go home and try to say that you were justifying it by funding it towards the mixtape with the songs that you haven't even made yet. I mean, TRIKS, in all honesty, TRIKS is actually a good dad.
Thank
you. Sorry, no, you are. TRIKS is actually a good dad, so his life is more with kids in them. So I hope that your kids don't have to watch your shit back, because it would be like Jamie Foxx's daughter watching that scene in Law Abiding Citizen. If a bit obscure, but I still like to keep it raw. And anytime a person like this wants to come at me, then I'll just have them leaving on the floor, bleeding out of every single orifice. This little kid that think he can make me turn into some battle rap shit, well, I'll turn battle rap and turn these kids into orphans quick. But I'm not gonna talk about the children because I'm still ill when I can spit any other rhyme that I would have them leaving out of, leave them out of a building. I'm just gonna, oh yeah, sorry, I'm cold time on that, my bad.
Fuck.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
Stick around, TRIKS.
Hey yo, see, Brotis ain't the dopest, bro, he's hopeless, I'm gonna show you why. I did a bit of research on his hobbies to expose the guy. He hustles his ass muscles. For a tenor opens wide, because when his back is arched, he grabs his ass and tells the blokes to blow inside. His Yankee accent, wanky at best. His head looks like a half-flat basketball. So, if you could turn and face the wall when I'm talking, yeah, that's all I'm asking for. See, I'll cause pandemonium when I'm more stoned than a panda smoking opium, floating in. I'm choking on a roach I lit like, yo, it's TRIKS. And my best skill is packing billies. If Brotis thinks he's running this show, I'll slash Achilles. See, his rhymes are so dull, he makes grey fade to black. I've heard stories about this guy, when he date raped a cat. This is only second verse now, so mate, relax. I brought bars, you brought bark, and make your face straight collapse. But for fuck's sake, stop rapping gun bars, you clown. The only gun bars allowed are about Gunbar the town. Fact. All your rhymes sound whack, writing lines about gats. You ain't a lion, you're a cat. Stop lying on your track, because you don't own a firearm. So stop fronting, Brotis. You're not slinging crack to fiends or bringing straps to beef. It's obvious to everyone, you just babbling bullshit. The whole crowd knows you don't straddle a full clip.
Tiny.
I can pick apart the syllables like chillin' it does, but when I pick apart a rapper, shit, it gives me a buzz. I pack some filler in my shit, but when I'm bringing the bars, so when I rip at your heart, I start spilling your guts. And like I said, let's get it poppin'. This time like grapes in a winery, I ain't what he tries to be. I'll keep rhyming with my finger raised at every fucking hater beside of me. Woo! Fucking time, my G.
Third round.
Yo, this guy said that I don't even own any firearms. And I find that kind of funny because when it comes to rap, I would say that this guy doesn't even know what it is to drop a fire bar. Ooh. Rebuttal game. Anyway. Yo, so here's a bit of insight. A couple of weeks ago, I had my birthday, and this cunt rocked up without the fucking invite. Showed up and ate all the fucking food in my fridge. told some other bitch that I was a stooge and he was the one that was talking like I was new to the shit. But I told him I'm gonna battle you in a couple of weeks. And it wouldn't matter that I was about to tell him because any way that I could have Any way that you could have spit some raps, it would have told me that I was never gonna be in debt to this cat because the way that I could spit it off the top would have had him acting like he was about to drop nuts. And that's not me, I'm just talking like I'm not the top cat, but I'm about to drop raps that'll have this motherfucker knocked back. And if he could have said that he was gonna say some mad shit, I would have said, wow, that's magic, Tricks. You're really good at this rap shit, but really to be that quaint with it, I would have said that I could have swung a sword and then fainted quick and he still would have been flinching on the same directional shit. But I'm not here trying to act like I'm presidential with it. I could just say that I can flow some top of shit like I was about to top him and rip his fucking esophagus out of the top of it. I mean, when I was detaching his neck back, you would have said that I was on some racist shit like I would have called J.O. a wetback, but he doesn't even look that Mexican.
Facts.
But he doesn't even look that Mexican. But I'm back to staring. I'll put a hex on Tricks quicker than a motherfucking gypsy did, and I'm not with that hippie shit, so you can miss me with every single little gay shit like you was sucking on pixie sticks. I don't know. I could rap it like it's Bazo too. I put as much effort into my raps as the organizers do. Facts. See, See, I spit some shit, and every single person here wanna act like the hoes don't wanna date me, but my flow's so motherfucking smooth that I can pull some shit from my pocket like potato and gravy. I call it time, sir.
Yeah,
Last
I hit on
round.
the middle. The middle is good.
Third round on Tricks.
Take it easy, though. Take it easy.
Kill it, bro. Kill it. What do you think?
Take your shit off.
Take your fans off.
Yo, you feel his heart start to beat faster as Tricks starts to creep past you. You'll have his speech stammering. You weak faggot. If you weren't sheep banging, you wouldn't fucking reek of lanolin. So I've got a typewriter in mind, so when it's time to get the hides lit, I'll devise the right rhymes into precise lines when I script, then I split your spine when I'll swing an ice pick, and Brotis fucking who gets sidekicked by this white kid. I'll slap this whack rapper and collapse his fucking vertebrae. Tricks, motherfucker, don't act like you ain't heard of me, see. I'm a bird of prey and he just lurks and preys on birds. I just called you a rapist, bro. That's a play on words.
Yeah.
See, I rhyme wicked. You pick up the pen, but you can't write with it. Style's different. You got a shit style? That's our style difference. Fuck around and get pole driven. If you ever became a crime victim, you try snitching. I got no angels. Just devil on my side chilling, getting in my ear and my mind like, alright, listen. Don't get my vibe twisted, but God is my witness. If this guy gets in my eyes vision and tries this and we might hit him, I'm like, nah. Brotis is alright. He's rhyme shit and dry snitches. Has this weird head shape that somehow defies physics.
Oh, come on.
His hands get chopped if he steps into my kitchen. The best respect the best, and that'd be wise if he likes living off. Twist his mind like a twist of spliff. I'm equipped with rhymes and building like Egyptians did. That's why I'm tearing through these tears like I'm fighting depression, because if the cops come in and search us, I'll be likely arrested. So you can keep living your life thinking you're the best rhymer. You'll only end up disappointed. Like if Digi was the headline. I still beat you, man. Fuck it. 3-0, fuck it. 3-0, cunt. Fucking time, cunt.
Hit the metal. Hit the wall, hit the metal.
Hit the wall. No, you gotta hit this bitch. Yes! Yes! Yes!
That was funny, brother.